Hello, this is Shopnavi Dotto and I am part of cohort WD240AP. Let me just show it to you. Uh, yes, I am part of cohort WD240AP. Today I will be presenting you the backend project, one of the backend Capstone project that is getting the YouTube subscriber. It is a very simple uh, backend project where I have to use the Express, the Node.js, and obviously a database where this project are prescribed me to use the MongoDB. So I've used the MongoDB and I've created an app that I have deployed in Render. It is needed to be mentioned that the database that I've used while I was building the app locally, I used the local host of MongoDB. However, if I have to deploy the app in somewhere that I have deployed in Railway, I had to host the database somewhere else. So I had to host the database in the MongoDB Atlas here. Okay, so as you can see in this app asked me to create three routes. One route will be the subscriber routes. On clicking on this one, I will get all the detailed information about the subscriber. As you can see, I get the information about the ID, the name, the subscribe channel, and the date on which the subscriber subscribed the channel. Okay, and later if I go to the another route, which is subscribers slash names, in this route I am supposed to get or retrieved only the name and the subscribe channel of that subscriber that I am getting here. Later on, if I am going to subscriber slash ID, this means I have to give an ID which is a parameter for this request. Let's just say I give this ID and it will fetch me the details of that particular subscriber. As okay, I get an error which is also a part of the project. I get that error because I have made some mistake in that ID. So let's just fix it again. Yes, I did not copy the 6 that was in front of it. So let's just copy it again and let's just create the right ID. And when I clicked on the right ID, I will get the information uh, of that particular subscriber whose ID it was. And I have also created an API schema documentation. It should be mentioned that I have actually used uh, EJS as the view engine to create this static front end that helped me to to display the particulars of this project. So if I go to the API schema documentation here, the first one is getting all the subscriber. As you can see, the response schema should look like this. So when the user is going to use my API, he or she is going to get the response like this. He or she will get the ID name, the ID, the name, the subscribe channel, and the subscribe date. As we can try it, you can see that yes, we are greeted with the status code 200, which means that it is an HTML status code for successful retrieval, and I have got the information from the database here. And again, if I get only the subscriber names and channel, I will get something like this. The schema is saying that I will get the response only in name and the subscribe channel here. So if I try it, I will exactly get the same, another status code 200, which means that the retrieval of the information from the database is successful and I have got this. Okay, and the last one is get subscriber ID. Again, I need an ID, need a valid ID. So if I copy this ID and paste it here, I will get all the information, that is the response schema, as again with a status code of 200, which means it was a successful retrieval. However, here if I paste an ID or type an ID that does not exist, let's say this one, it will give me an error of 404, which comes with the message that subscriber is not found in the database. This is important because the app also asked me to give proper or to handle the errors properly, so that if there is no success in the response, the user should know what went wrong and can fix the bug accordingly. So if I, let's say, type some invalid ID, and then I will be greeted with a status code of 400 which says that invalid subscriber ID format. So I am handling the error successfully. I am retrieving the proper status code here, and I guess the the entire web application which is regarding creating the APIs for these three functionalities is working perfectly in this program. Thank you very much.